Yo, what up, y'all? Oh man, my bad. Let me get the link out. Yo, man, I've been seeing people talk about this. This looks pretty cool. All right. Let's see. Last time I did this, it like brought up the chat. I don't even remember how to get to it. All right, cool. It got there. All right, new patch. I literally just played my first rank session of season 3 today, though. So, and then hours later, we got a new patch. That just shows how much I can play a game. I'm gonna make this really quick. I'm just gonna like look at some of the stuff that the characters, the new stuff the characters got, and that's pretty much it. Then I'll probably stream some rank tomorrow or something. You can now randomize which side you play on with triangle and side selection. That's pretty cool. Will automatically switch at specific times. So now you can rematch with random stage. Once all players have agreed to a rematch, you will proceed to the next match on the next stage. That's kind of cool. It's gonna take some getting used to though. I'm so used to like, all right, we're on this stage, we're playing on this stage. It'll make it more like offline. Um, Granted, I haven't played offline since what 2024, but it'll definitely keep that feel going. Like I was saying earlier today. Um, I try to. I'm mostly online now, but I try to keep that offline feel. That's where I originate from. So, I try not to play too many matches. I try to just keep it short, focused. Take breaks in between matches. I try to avoid that endless trap you could fall into, just queuing up and playing and playing and playing. Like it's not really like that when you're playing offline. So this will add to it. You get to switch stages during rematches. Um, and we get random side switching, which would be good because usually what I used to do is I would switch. Like each time I queue up in rank, I would switch sides. So I'd have like a 1P session, then I have like a 2P session, and I would like switch in between. I haven't been doing that recently, but this would be pretty cool to do. Aurora. I could have sworn I saw somebody with this custom already, like the King Aurora custom. I just think about Aurora being Pokemon Stadium. Ooh, excuse me. All right, let's go to practice mode. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go down the list and I'm just gonna be able to visualize the new changes and check them out. Let's see, can I make maybe I can make that smaller so I can still see. Let's see, how do I get trying to make it so I can see the chat at the same time, if anyone is actually in the chat. So for now, I'll pull it up on my phone. I dragged it to my other screen on accident. Hold on. What up, man? Man, I'm over here trying to slide up my notes so I can see the notes and go down the list. I dragged it to my other monitor, but my monitor is the one I'm playing on. Let's see how can I fix that real quick. Hopefully that did too much. Get back over here. I don't like, when is online supposed to be coming back up? I don't even know. Alright, I think I'm good now. Alright, let's see. Now I just want to so weird. I'm gonna just pull it up on my phone. One sec. Alright, so let's slide back over here. I'm literally blind, so I cannot. Why the patch? Why is this picture taking up half the screen? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to click open it like in a new tab. Goodness gracious. All right. So the whole thing, the main takeaway I saw was like the heat regeneration is gone. I mean, honestly, I never really paid attention to it. I'd noticed it when I'm fighting Law, but that's pretty much it. All right, a bunch of stuff about like changes. I didn't know what they're talking about heat activation. Heat engager can engage. Ends at midnight. Yo, why did I see a funny? The maintenance ends at midnight because I saw like a PlayStation tournament that's scheduled at 11. So how is that gonna work? They probably didn't know about the patch. All right, I'm not gonna worry about stuff that where like stuff changes where it's not frame data related, because whatever. All right, so behavior of opponent. So I'm looking at Armor King during heat up back 1. Opponent on hit. That's changed. Oh, okay. All right. Let me like make it restart with them in rage or in heat. What did it do before? What did this do before? I don't even remember what it did. That's how little I played. Did it just knock down? It had to have just knocked down. So it's only +5 now instead of +8. So I'm seeing a lot of like +8s, +9s turning into like +5s, +7s turning into +5s and stuff. Maybe that's not a good example because of the... Okay. It changes my block. The thing I literally just read. Wait, what did it do on block before? Wait, no, it says behavior on hit has changed. But on block is -5, or it's +5 instead of +8. But on hit, it does something different. I don't know what it did on hit before. I wonder if did it do something like this? Hold on. Bro, you gotta... I wonder if it did something like that. Alright, so, but there's a lot of pushback. So. Not that much pushback. Alright, whatever. Bad, during heat and bad Jaguar, the stance. You got, during heat. That was +5? Goodness gracious. On block. Okay, for bad Jaguar. So it's one of those things that makes you, it looks like it's plus, but it's not. Alright, so that's -9 instead of +5. Alright, then they... Okay. Alright. Let's look at Anna. Alright, so that's just not gonna be... So now I might be able to potentially move. But he's also in heat. I'm assuming Armor King probably has homing throws and heat too, so I don't know what these animal strings. Okay, so it uses more heat. Goodness gracious. Alright, so okay. Okay, so let's focus more on frame data stuff because I'm not really too worried about the heat consumption. Plus, all right, let's look at Oscar stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh, it was a launcher before instead of, and now it's an instant tornado. So it's a nerf kind of, or not kind of. It is a nerf then. All right, so from this stance, which I don't know what the heck that is, I'm gonna. It's like what is the notation? How much does that point or whatever? All right, they're trying to figure it out. We can go here. All right, so I thought there was a way to go into it. Maybe certain moves do it. I thought she could do it by itself though. All right, so while in heat for a while, that was +11 before. So it's the same regardless if it's in heat or not in heat. The tracking of the second hit. I don't care about the tracking of the second hit, whatever. I didn't know that was +11. I just thought it was. I just like, all right, it's plus. All right. Azucena. During heat. All right.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. So this is during heat. Back 1-1. Back 1-1-2. Oop. Oh, I'm holding back still. Okay, while blocking that. Okay. That ain't it. Oh, I'm probably looking at no back 1-1-2 on hit or block for man. Hit back 2. Back 2 forward. All right. Okay, I see. All right. Yeah, 'cause I was like, what is that? I was like, that last hit didn't look right. All right, let's try that. All right. I mean, this was something I was always thinking about, like, ducking anyways. Yeah, all the moves that end with that punch are instead of -7, you got a -4. Okay. So the options open up a little more. You can either move and challenge a little bit. You got more room to power crush. You don't just gotta sit here and hold stuff. And then remove the heat timer. Alright. Next, we got Brian.
Get ready for the next battle.
Does he already have snake eyes? It's glowing. I must have had it on there from before. Isn't there like a section that says like their activation? I know I'm not crazy. It's somewhere in here. Okay, there it goes. Does he always have? Why is it already glowing? I didn't even have it set. Is it because he's in heat? Is there anything with heat? All right, I'm gonna turn off the heat because that was just from. Oop, that was rage. That's all right. And then yeah, that was weird. Why was the why was that already on? All right, I'm blind. 1 was 4 2. That's just heat consumption. Who cares? Oh, that's where I saw the stuff about the tech roll. This is what I remember from like 7. Like I feel like it was like that before. Like they would do something after, I was just like checking. All right. Okay. Boom, and then during Snake Eyes, time with the opponent. Wait, so if trying to time it. How do you time it with the parry? I didn't know that was plus before. Fixing the issue, okay. Whatever. Alright, Clive stuff. I already thought they changed some stuff with him anyway. Because I was like, I was fighting one earlier. And I was like, I feel like I was never punishing this before, but now I'm jabbing it and it says punish. He's all heat. So what is it? His, like, what's that? Forward 1+2, is that like his arc fly? Oh no. So that doesn't give the they just get a little follow up on the ground. I thought they did that for everybody. Maybe they just missed it on his last pack, on the last pack, or they just added it instead of okay. All right, fixing issues fight, throws could still be broken, whatever, and during heat and Phoenix shift. All right, we're gonna turn heat back on. See what? This is a character I need to lab in general. Essentially all the newer characters. I don't have that many reps on them. Wait, I know I didn't do what? Huh? You tell me I did all those hits off one? What? Yo, are you telling me every time I'm getting hit with all those moves or I'm holding all those moves, they're pressing 3 inputs? One, two. All right. This, I don't trust myself. I'm probably mashing it out. Yes, I wasn't even doing it right. During heat. That's the move, right? Let's say minus 15 though. Oh, wait. Yeah, he's on. Yeah, that's probably not the right move. So I got 1 down forward. 1-1-1. What? Alright. You tell me the first, y'all are talking about the first hits of these strings. Okay, so people must have been doing them. Okay. Okay, so if it ends, let me record both of those. So if it ends in this little overhead. Okay, so if it ends in that little overhead, it does that. Now what does the rest of them look like? Down forward 1, 1, 2, 1. Nah, that was. What the heck? Alright. That was... Why was that safe ever? They tripped. They were tripping. I'm glad they fixed it. How much chip? Okay. That takes hella chip. Alright. During heat in, okay, whatever. Double gen, whatever. Eddie. During heat blocking, reduced by 2 frames. Alright, let's look at Eddie stuff. Alright, so Clive, some stuff shortened in the strings where he can now punish it.
Get ready for the next battle.
What is this? QCF4? Bro, it's funny, I don't even like be looking at inputs for other people. Can't even do it. Okay, I need to add like a follow-up after. Like a common follow-up. Whatever. Alright, let's just see what the... Hold on. Okay. Remove that. Remove the heat timer for Bach. During heat thing 3+4. What's that? Like the that the cartwheel?
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so the cartwheel is now... He got something like from the back turn. Okay, so now it's +7 instead of plus... Okay. Oh, it puts you in crouch. I didn't know. Okay. Hey, Hachi did change a bunch of heat consumption. And they did the same with Jack. All right, Jim. I still don't understand. Fix an issue where, under certain conditions, heat bursts could be activated on the upper floor during a balcony break. I've never seen that. Down 4. Adjust the collision detection to mitigate the issue swapping opponents. So I'm guessing like at the wall or something. Down 4, since it spins, it pushed them. It may have pushed them. All right, June. Let's see.
Get ready for the
right, what are they talking about? Forward 1+2. You got more whiff recovery. And then maybe some collision detection with that. With increased whiff recovery. So, alright, let's stop heat. So is it the same move outside of heat? So I haven't even seen that, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. All right, so Kazuya, they remove heat form. They changed it from a mid to a special mid. I don't even know what that is.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, I saw what's up, Raiden? Yeah, I saw Lydia got some changes too. From the video I saw, what was it? People were able to move and not have to hold certain things. But yeah, it probably wouldn't even make too much of a difference for me. I'd have to. That's another one. I'd have to slab completely. All right, is there is devil form considered like a enhanced state for him? No, because he doesn't have the icon. How do you even get to that state? I feel like certain moves. If I just do a heat engager, will that do it? All right. Okay, so that move. Oh, I did the wrong button. Oh, they explode. Okay, that's what you're saying, Clam. It does. Okay, so they explode mid to a special mid. Okay, so and it takes up more consumption. Okay. See, I can play no Mishima. I can't do a hell sweep. Look. Yeah, my hands already hurting. So I play King. I can't even do electric. Oh, I lied. Okay, King. Well, no no frame data changes. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I just wanted to go through this because I know I don't want to spend time doing it tomorrow. Oh, so now you can duck and block it since it's a special mid now. Dang. And it takes up more consumption. Yeah, King had no frame data changes, so whatever. Panda. I think I saw here I was talking about the Shooting Star Casino. That's probably what up 3+4 is. So I'm not even gonna look at that. Lars during heat. So is Kazuya's devil form only in heat? Yeah, I always say shift the devil form during heat activation. Yeah, whatever. All right. Lars.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, let's see. Put him in heat. Lars during heat. Wait, that was a power crush before? Nah. This was a power crush? See, I don't even know, because once he goes, okay, thanks for confirming. Yeah, that's most of the changes. I'm just going through them so I can visually like associate and remember going through them. Why did that have power crush properties? Okay. Why did that? I thought it was like I thought it was talking about like what is? Didn't this used to have armor? It was like his backlash. Didn't his backlash used to have armor? I don't remember. All right, Law. They killed the nunchucks, and then they did something about the heat burst can't be activated. So nothing for Law. I've seen tweets, people talking about Lee. Lee is goated now. All right, nothing but consumption changes for Lee. All right, let's look at this Leo one.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, during lightning glare. Is that the enhanced state? Who's that? 4-2, 4-3 down. That was +3. And if they cancel it, it goes from +6 to 0. So am I canceling it? Alright. Maybe I hit down. Let's see. Yeah, I'm holding down. So I went into the stance. Alright, so what was I don't know, like I feel like I was just holding all this anyway. I mean, it felt like, yeah, this is super plus, so I need to just kind of chill. So good to know. That's -3 now. And if they go into the stance, is 0. What's the stance? Phobu? Is that a translation? Okay, no. All right, so okay, so it's that stance there at 0 on this. And that's 13. So that would trade. Alright, so what else? Alright, so okay. So now instead of okay, wait, hold on. If that's wait. Okay, 16. So yeah, I'd be able to interrupt most of it. Or at least check it. Okay. If if they go into that from that 3-hit stream during the power up. Leroy, they just changed the heat consumption. No frame data changes for me to really look at. Lydia. Now, watch me struggle to put all this together with Lydia because I don't know none of that stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, so during heat, 1+2 hold. I was say I know these people aren't holding it to the max. Oh, I need to I had to get back into the Tekken 7 era where I was like, all right, when they're in this stance, they got these options and this and then this and then this. Right now I see Lydia, I was like, oh man, I'm holding that. So they go into what's that, Heaven and Earth? All right, let's just see. I'm not even looking at the right movie. Did that ordered that? They do go with that. It's only. I was already like that, but that's crazy. It's only -11 and it's a crazy launcher. Heat and Stalking Wolf Stance 1. Yeah, I think a lot of what I'm running into is I don't even know what I'm looking at. So they said Heat and Stalking Wolf. Where the heck is Stalking Wolf? Heat and Stalking Wolf Stance. Yeah, you're just gonna have to show me what you talking about. Yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow. All right. They can hold that. Yeah, I don't have enough brain power to be looking through, trying to piece together the stuff. 4, 3 plus 4. Oh, okay. Bam. Yeah, I don't have no brain power for this. All right, so I'll just know. Yeah, I think that's like my next thing I need to do. I need to like look through all these the stances, and I think a lot of stuff that I'm holding, I can find some gaps into it. I know Lydia's in general was like a you have before the patch was like you could jab, but like you're taking a lot of the risk doing these things to try to beat her out. She has pretty much free will, but maybe we'll see. Maybe somebody will put out a video and I can just like extrapolate from that. All right, so Lily. Oh, I saw some stuff with Lily's. Let me see. They were showing that you can just like step after something. I think it was a heat. I don't even remember. Like, I don't even like. How do you even get to these moves? Like, I thought the jumping move was like something very simple, like down 4 or something. Like, or not down 4, like a down 3 or a back 3 or something. So I'm not tripping. I don't know. I don't know what I was pressing. Alright, so they took away the recovery. Yeah, they were showing this into that. Like before you would have to hold it. And during heat and dew glide. Okay, so all the moves that are this. Alright, so let's try her. I'm about to break the freaking thing. I don't know if that's gonna be close enough. Oop. I don't think that's. Let's see. So, how fast is that? 16. Oh. You can literally just jab her out. If you feel like they're gonna can it. Like I'm barely even stepping. Okay, it tracks to the left. Okay. So now you can challenge, potentially interrupt if it's not heat smash. You don't have to hold that. Alright, so Marizo. I need to look at her stuff in general because actually. Okay, how many more pages of notes do I have? So we're on Nina. Okay, one more page, and then we're gonna look at what time is it? We'll look at Marizo, whatever. Because I did not like losing like that. I just didn't know what was going on. So Nina, what move is that?
Get ready for the next battle.
Excuse me. That was plus before? I'd see like what? It was, I feel like it pushed back so far. Okay. What was the point of that? What was, okay. I don't understand the point of that. Ravens, the same stuff as Kings. Heat timer recovery and heat burst activity. All right, Reyna. If it's on brand with with other stuff, I feel like it was a situation before.
Get ready for the next battle.
That I was like, this doesn't make sense. I should be able to do something. And yeah, it was this. But she could go into a stance or something. I could have swore she could go into a stance from that. Oh, it's because I'm getting hit. Okay, so I'm gonna press a button afterwards to see what's going on. So it changed from what? +7 to. Okay. Yeah, I gotta like set my King to just be blocking. Okay, now there was another, I don't know the stance like that. It was like a homing, I think it's 2. Smash 2 afterwards. No, do the thing. Okay, alright. Whatever, alright. And Shaheen. Heat stuff. See, they fixed tracking on whiffs on the heat stuff. Victor during heat. Alright, let's look at Victor. And then we'll do some very basic reality cell stuff.
Get ready for the next battle.
You can? Hold on. What? I didn't know that. Bruh, yeah, the button, the thing that it says on the screen right there, I can do that. Thanks for pointing that out. I had no clue. I've never even seen that. I wonder how long it's been there. Okay. So let's look at King and we'll try to record it. And I'll try to set myself up. That's funny. That move? I haven't even seen them used like that. Maybe I have, and I just That's funny. I had no idea that was there. The AI. Is this the AI stance? No, it's like perfumer, and then there's the AI. So they're saying during heat, AI down 2. Man, that was +8 before. So now it's only +5. So I saw some wall setup doesn't work anymore. I got from Twitter. So I can look at that. Value adjusted on the block. On the move, if perform on the 3rd step and change from 9 to 5. So lots of changes there. Overall, okay. So a lot of the oppressive stuff was mostly toned down. Because the Armor King stuff I thought was like insane. All right, let's pick So Kuni doesn't even come with a stage? Does she come with it? No, I guess not. Oh, excuse me. They were hitting me with that pole into the low into something. I can't even look at the replay, so they're gone. But I guess I can look at the stream. Alright, let's look. Let's go. I'm gonna go back to the old school. I'm gonna skip heat for now. The old school days. And I say old school, this is just what I'm used to doing. This is what I did back in the day in Tag Cube when I was like trying to learn and get used to seeing stuff. Okay. Okay. How long is that width recovery? And then let's look at like 1-1. -4. So they're probably gonna be doing okay. So it goes into on block or on hit. It can go into a stance. 1-1-2 into 4. Okay. And then next we need to look at what. So she goes into stance on negative block. Oh, hold on. So if you try to jab punish it, you could actually live. So really you gotta So what happens if you miss it? Okay, so if you duck it, it never transitions. Is there any delay? I could have sworn I just delayed the 1-1. Yeah, so there's not really any delay involved there. Okay. Just standard 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. That's what cooked me against somebody. I definitely pressed right into it. Oh. Okay, you gotta be... Okay, so there's no like active hit back. Okay, so far... Looks like I need a duck after those. I could walk that, but that'll open me up to... Okay. What is this? Maybe some carry setup, power crush setup. Alright, so that's just a shortened version of that. Oh, it jails? So that jails? Alright, let's look. 3, 1, 2. Can she delay it? You can delay it. Okay, but let's look at 3, 1. Compared to 3, 1, 2. I need to take off heat because it's giving me the these extra ass sound effects. Okay, if I want to be safe, I can just 2-1 that. What's this 3-2? King major? Alright. Okay, so -6, so what happens if I get hit? Oh. Alright, so if you're jumping up like that. -9. It's like a launch one. punch fairy effect. Why is it not hitting this? Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Alright, so punch fairy effect. So mid animal effect so far is -13. So this is the stance that goes from 1-1-2. Yeah, that's too slow. Can't she? Is this one of the moves she can like determine where the distance is, like where the which way the attack comes from? Oh. Oh wow, so even on counter, it must be like a wall carry or something. I don't see. That's the wall ender. What happens if you get hit by it? Mr. Okay, that's gonna be easy to remember because we bite on that. So she has a down forward 1-1. So she has that and she has this. But this she can down for 1-1 go into the stance. So if you like hesitate, wait for the last hit, you get opened up. Okay. So what's down forward? What was myself? Okay, so she has some don't press after these strings. I don't press right here and get cooked. I was like, that gotta be a tiny one. Missed the screen. What up, Brandon? Nah, I was going through all the notes. Well, not even really all I was going through all the notes that were important to me, which was frame data changes. I didn't really look at like heat consumption or anything like that because it didn't make a difference to me. Yeah, so now I'm looking at Miarizo because I played a rank stream earlier today, and that was the character I got cooked by because I did not know what was going on. Oh, is it counting? I was okay. Yeah, I was definitely trying to punish that. All right. Trying to hit launcher. Oh, it not left crouching. All right, what's the tracking like? What's the input? Down 3. It does not low crush that fast. Yeah, I don't know why I was gonna do that. Alright, down back 2-1. Okay. Alright, remember that? It's kind of like a you're in train mode with Kuni. Are you a ninja player now? Are you gonna show up with your Switch? Yeah, that's gotta be kind of Alright, so knees. So jumping knee. Yeah, like I should have been doing this back in the day. When she first dropped, but I didn't play. So I mainly want to get to the point where I was seeing I was seeing the strings about like the pole. This got some oh, jails. With DLC main this year, man. Yeah, it looks like down for 2, but it's not. Didn't I just look at this move? Oh, it's like you can change the direction or something. That's what they were thinking. No, was it this move? I feel like it was. Let's see. They're never doing that. Nah, it was like a 2. I was getting hit by like a 2-hit string. Okay, you tell me I didn't see that move the whole time. Alright, it's easy to remember. Wait, it said my search is right. Alright. It's like I knew that one was plus. Why is that -4? Alright, let's see. Alright, the sand stuff I'm gonna have to get into another day, but this is when they were on. There was a 2-hit string. Don't tell me it was this. Yep, it was that move. Okay, so if I do get like an Atlas Hammer. Okay, so it was a 2-hit move, but it was a single button. That's why I couldn't find it. I'm gonna have to go through the stance so I can know what options are in play. And these are just jumping off the wall. That was quick. I'm gonna have to make a chart for these. That sucks. That sucks. All right. That was the mid to the. Oh. All right, a couple more moves. Let's look at this. I think that's probably a launcher. K&D. Counter hit. Is this like Anna's? Yeah. Where you like are automatically ducking. Alright, so let's recreate this. I bet the situations I was getting cooked. What is the button? Alright, so I need to do like that into alright, let's try it. Oh, I remember the combo that didn't work for her now. It was well, why isn't it working right now? That's strange. Okay, so now I know what that. Okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Kunimitsu. Yeah, Brandon, whenever you're playing more with Kuni, let me know. We can run some. I'm sure I'll run into a lot online, but it's always good to play with people who are just gonna be, you know, also trying to hit buttons and stuff. So. Like my Kuni knowledge from 7. Ooh, why do I remember that? Yeah. What time do I play? I really haven't been playing consistently, honestly. But I'll probably, my plan is to try to stream somewhat more consistently. Probably around 10 or 11 at night. Depends how the work day goes. Um, Maybe even some early morning ones, but better luck with probably nighttime, like around 10. Yeah, I think the strat here is to sidestep right block. What they're doing, if they're trying to run at them, if they're trying to run it. I feel like they had like a, I feel like they had like different sound. You can duck though. That's it. I don't think you can get out of this. I feel like that was slower. I mean, that was faster before. And I think she has a, or did she use that low or something? Well, that's gonna cook people. It's only -1. This feels like a wall splat, right? That was it. Doesn't even put her back turn, even though it says it's a back turn. Alright, still -14. Okay, is this still like... I probably should check if I can... That's the launcher. -14. Peck full crouch down 1-2. Alright, let's see. I think I saw people talking about it. Is this like the it's like the string that's like, yeah, puts her back turn. it's only she's +5 on hit, back turn mix, and it's only -12. And it's unseeable. I'd have to look at what puts her in back turn. That doesn't lock down no more. Excuse me. Probably leads to a heat engagement. Wall ender. The hell is this? Oh. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, wall split? Oh! Yeah. Okay, there's a wall split, but. Well, it did the first time, yo. Maybe it doesn't absorb a hit or something. What was the difference between what I just looked at and this move? Oh. I'm gonna step that right. Alright, a lot of this is like the same so far. Four. Okay. Just play normal tagging. Oh, excuse me. All right. Ooh. That thing barely had any range. That's the back. That's the jumping stuff. This is like the double knees. No. And now it's not a full-on throw or a launcher. launched? I don't remember that. Was that launched before? I don't know. I don't think I did any Irish whips anyone today. That's fine. They love this move. Alright. What a, okay. I could have sworn like, wasn't that like launched before or something? I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. Alright, jumping ninja stuff. And Savage had like the fire version or something. Yeah, that one. Well, this is like the latest I stayed up in a minute. I'm fading. Is it like 7 where it was like if he was nah. That move was so annoying. Alright, so then we got the 10 hits. I feel like that was like towards the end of 7 where they made that -12. I always thought it should be. Like a heat engagement. What? Well, you have to wait. That's annoying. What's the back turn stuff? Might have to look at all the stuff, the scent stuff. Whew, man, I remember. Had to be on point for that daggone side flip. Yeah, this character was crazy in T7. Like, it was like severely overwhelming. And you couldn't really get to her either. So I'm curious to see how that plays out in this game. All right, so set stance. We gotta go through some of these other stances. Back turn, which I will get to another time because your boy is tired. Like, I can't even play a set because that's how like tired I am. I'll be playing again tomorrow. Streaming, I'll drop it in the chat whenever I get to it. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm good. Yeah, man, get some sleep. It's a weeknight. I mean, I don't know your work schedule or anything, but yeah, it's a work night. I'm on PTO for the rest of the week, so I got some wiggle room. But I don't like yawning and stuff on the camera. I mean, on the stream, it's kind of weird. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Oh, got to look at the new changes. We saw the frame data changes and a little bit of Marizo and a little bit of Kuni. I'll probably focus on just trying to get my rank back up because this is my first time playing since since the reset. I want to see if it's back up. All right, it's back up. Ooh wee. That's really cool. That's really cool. All right, so tomorrow we'll play. What's even in the Tekken shop? Oh, you know what? I never finished the fight pass thing. I was like, I was pretty close to the goal or finishing it. Said it's mid. Yes, I already played like. Oh, it probably counts what I was just doing as part of the goal. They got a do right. Swim cap, man. You know, good was not a swim cap. That's cap. Y'all all for that. And what are these swim goggles? Yeah, they know what they was doing with that. What is this? Leroy pants. I'm out here fading right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Well, I'll be playing tomorrow. Yeah, man. They gave me a wave cap. I might have to put it on if I get to that point. I gotta buy the premium. Yeah, I gotta get my attack back up. I've been like waiting a bunch when I'm playing against people. I don't know what my spirit dropped. All right, man. And anyone else tuning in, I'm gonna call it for now. That was day 1 of streaming. I guess it's technically day 2, but I'm gonna try to be a little more consistent with this stuff and go from there. So yeah, if y'all are the homies in the Discord, just shoot me some feedback as far as like how it sounds, how it looked, things like that. Otherwise, we're gonna call it here. Get up out of here, get some rest. Y'all take it easy. Peace.